All right, I am here live. I thought I'd go ahead and do a double live show so I can get viewers from my iRock Resumes Facebook page. Try that. And I am going to get, okay, people who follow me anyway on my personal page. So I got to get my little eyes together. So we will work this out. Hey there, David. How you doing? Glad to see you. Thanks for joining. I have two Facebook Lives going, so we'll see how this works. I got it on my personal page, and I got it on my business page, iRock Resumes. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I got Minnie. Hey, Minnie. Minnie just joined on my Facebook business page. I really want to switch it over there because it's all about iRock Resumes. Yes, yes, yes. I am live and on the air. And if you guys could do me a favor, share, share, share. I always ask that you share the broadcast so we can get more people on. That will be absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for joining. I am in the comfort of my home today. Well, I usually am either in my office or, my home, being able to just chat with you guys, extending out the vacation week because it was the holiday, so I had a lot of that going on. So I am here in the beautiful town of Beaumont, Texas, doing the live show on today. And I think the lighting is not too bad in here, so we'll see how this goes. Hey, Dr. C! Congratulations to Dr. C! She just got a promotion using the CV curriculum vitae that I created for her. Whoop, whoop! So excited for you, Doctor. This is absolutely phenomenal. I'm so excited. I wanted to do a cartwheel, but I probably shouldn't. I think I'm too old to be doing cartwheels, but I truly did want to, so I'm glad. So if you guys see me going from the camera to camera, I'm doing a double Facebook Live today. I'm doing it on my iRock Resumes Facebook page and as well as my personal page. Thank you for the love, Minnie. Yay! And Minnie is sharing. Again, share, share, share. Okay, thanks, Tanisha. I'm glad the lighting is perfect because I was wondering about that because it's kind of dark in here, but I'm glad it's perfect. And you're quite welcome, Dr. C. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so this month, now you all know. Okay, those of you all who don't know me, because I am on my iRock Resumes Facebook page as well, and some people are fans of the page but don't know me directly. But I am Nicolette Barrett. I am a career development strategist, expert resume writer, LinkedIn branding strategist, interview prep coach, as well as a career development strategist as well. So thank you so much. I love what I do. And what I am doing with these Facebook Lives, coming in, dropping to give you all some hints and tips on what you can do to elevate whatever you're doing within your career. Last month, we talked all about LinkedIn, about, your summary, how to create a rocking headline, all of the things that will help you make your LinkedIn profile awesome. Thank you for the love. I love it. Thank you so much. Oh, there's Erin. Hey, we need to get together, Erin. It's been quite a while since we've gotten together. Erin for Bit Branding. Shout out to Bit Branding. So I'm telling you all this because I want you to go out to my new YouTube channel. I have a new YouTube channel called Nicolette's Career Musings. I'd like you all to subscribe, and you can catch up on a whole lot of different videos I have done and look at them. I think there's a little bit over 50 videos that I've done down through the years, but mainly a lot of them recent because I've been doing a lot of the Facebook Live. So go out there and subscribe to my YouTube channels. Again, you should be able to get it from Nicolette Barrett or Nicolette Career Musings. So please subscribe. So this month I am talking only about interviewing preparation, tips on interviewing, what have you. So that's all I'm talking about every week. But I wanted to start off today to get over your fear of interviewing. We're doing this one thing. It's not a big thing. It's a simple thing, but it's something that we really don't do. So that thing is to prepare. A lot of times we're nervous about going into an interview because we're not prepared. We're just basically going in winging it. when you're winging an actual interview, you're not necessarily going to get the best out of yourself or present your best self to the actual interviewing panel. And when you're not able to present your best self to the interviewing panel, they become confused as to actually what can you bring to the table. And it gives you kind of a bad connotation of who you are as a professional. If you're not even preparing yourself to go into an actual interview, when you're actually asking somebody to pay you a salary, to pay you benefits, and to elevate you in anything that you're doing, and you're not taking the time to prepare yourself, why would I want to hire you? Why would they want to hire you? They would not see you as a serious career professional. So when in this preparation, what you really need to do is be on the lookout for, okay, now that I've applied for these thousands of jobs, submitting all your stuff to it, you need to make sure that you're bringing it down and saying, okay, now that I have an interview, how do I make sure that I get across everything I want them to know, so that they see and understand that I am the perfect candidate for them. So you want to make sure that you're able to present that, because if you're not able to present that, they will pass over you. You won't hear those infamous words, "You're hired," and they'll give that role to somebody else. Winging an interview could be the death sentence of a great opportunity for yourself. So you always want to prepare. And I know it sounds very simple and very basic, but this is what people don't do. I have interviewed hundreds of people down through the years, and people will come in and wing it. Or they sound so scripted that it's not even real. Hey there, Nairobi. Hey there, Cedric. How are you? All these great people. Thank you so much for joining. But that's what you have to do. You really have to prepare yourself to go into that interview ready to rock it and show them that you are ready for that actual role. And some of the things I'll be talking about throughout this month is how to study the prospective employer, so that you know how to prepare yourself for the interview. I'm going to talk to you guys about how to do a rocking opening statement, so you can come out the gate swinging with your opening statement. Yes, there is such a thing as an opening statement in an interview. People don't even know that. I'm going to talk to you guys about how to close out the statement, out the interview. So the closing statement is just as valuable. And that statement is basically saying, okay, the closing of the statement is like you have dropped the mic and you exit stage left, meaning that you have rocked it, you have slammed it. So I'm going to be talking about how you do that. And I'm going to also talk to you guys about how to prepare your interview questions so that you can get what you need out there in a concise, easy to follow format, so that the interviewers can remember. So again, if you guys see me watching two cameras, that's because I'm on two Facebook Lives, okay? So I'm looking at my iRock Resumes page and as well as my personal page. So those are some of the things I'm going to be talking about. But being prepared for an interview, you have to take it seriously. If you are looking for that employer to pay you a salary more than what you're probably making, paying you benefits, and also giving you an opportunity to grow within their company, you don't want to go in there half-stepping. You want to make sure that you are prepared for that interview. And part of that preparation is making sure that you have your ducks in a row. If you don't have your ducks in a row, they're not going to listen to you, and they're not going to take you as a serious candidate. That's a waste of their time, and guess what? That's a waste of your time, because now you've gotten dressed to go to the interview, you showed up to the interview, and all of a sudden you go in there and just flop. And you're just like, what did I say? How do I say it? Or what have you? Just because you may know how to communicate with people, it's a different story when you are sitting at a desk and people are asking you questions about you. And a lot of times people don't even want to brag about themselves or speak well about themselves in a manner where they can actually get a job. They shy away from it. And it's part fear. No, this is your time to tell them that you are all that and a bag of chips. Do they still use that phrase? I don't know. Anyway, just wanted to say, hey, Kim, good to see you. Hey, Tambria, good to see you too. As I always ask you guys, share the broadcast. But being prepared for your actual interview will get you so much more mileage than winging an interview. So stay tuned to all of the different broadcasts that I will be doing this month, talking solely about interview prep. Get your pens and paper ready. Write down the tips and actually implement those tips as well. Because having a well-prepared interview can get you the job. And it goes back to saying, I think you guys have heard me before, while a resume is absolutely phenomenal to get you that interview, it's the interview that gets you the job. That's the opportunity for them to meet you and hear from your mouth. Not just read about you on the paper, which actually would get you into the interview, but actually talking to you and seeing how you communicate, how you're conveying the value that you bring to the table. And how you do that means a lot of preparation. I mean, people who do Toastmasters, you don't just get up there and wing it. You go to Toastmasters so that you can practice your speaking. So when you get up in front of someone, you're able to speak. So those things are very, very important, even for an interview. Because again, people don't want to talk about themselves. So we have to coach you on how to bring out the best of you, how to talk about yourself in an interview so that you're able to get that job. Again, resumes do not get jobs. Interviews get jobs. Okay, so stay tuned. Again, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it's called Nicolette's Career Musings. You can find a lot of my Facebook lives out there. I did not edit them. I thought they would be a little bit more fun to watch in the raw, because sometimes I just act crazy. But they're out there, and you'll have a little dead space at the beginning because I'm waiting for people to join the broadcast, and then just go forward and listen. And if you have any questions, of course, go ahead and go to my website, irockresumes.com, and sign up for one of my discovery calls. In that moment, we can talk about what your next steps are. What do you want to do with your resume? What do you want to do with your interview prep? What do you want to do with your LinkedIn profile? What do you want to do with your career? We could talk through those things and see how iRock Resumes can help you get to your next step. So go out there to the website, schedule yourself a discovery call, and we can chat about that. And again, when I'm telling you about the interviewing, please, 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 get away from winging it. That's what causes the fear. When you go into an interview just winging it, ill prepared, not much prepared at all. And then, I know we have well-meaning friends and, things like that who, can give us some little hype stuff. But if they're not professionals in really preparing you for an interview, they're not necessarily going to tell you what the other person is going to be asking and looking for. So being able to prepare you to the best of their ability, look for an interview prep coach. Of course, me. If not me, someone who can help you get that job. Resumes don't get jobs. Interviews do. And the resume goes hand in hand with the interview. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Now, if you all have any questions about interviewing, right now, please post them because I would love to answer any kind of questions at this time that you all may have. But again, this month, nothing but about interview prep. So I'll be talking to you guys about how to rock out your opening statement, how to rock out your closing statement, how to rock out your actual answers to some of the toughest interview questions. And also, we're going to have to talk about attire. Yeah, we have to talk about that. How do you dress for an interview? What should you expect? How should you present yourself visually when you're going into the interview? So if you have any other questions, then I can answer those as well. But again, please, please, please. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's disappointing when the person does not match. Oh gosh, yes. You see what Dr. C said, you all? Dr. C said, absolutely, it's disappointing when the person does not match the resume. Very true, because you can have a wonderful looking resume, very well crafted, but you walk in totally opposite. And what I have found, Dr. C, yeah, they're getting way too casual because they think, well, it's just a casual company. One of my mentees asked me, well, should I come, since the company is, business casual, should I go into the interview casual? I'm like, well, do you want the job? I mean, they're not looking at you for that particular job alone. They're in a succession planning mode. They're looking for you, and not only at that job, they're looking for you for the next role as well. So you have to dress the part that you not only want today, but you have to dress for the part that you want tomorrow. And there's a certain respect level that is gained when you dress a certain way. I'm in leadership. I would love to go to work in joggers all the time, but I can't do that. I can't do that because how would my direct reports respect me? How would they listen to me? How would they even, respect me as a leader? And I'm trying to tell them something. I can't do that. Sometimes on Fridays, I don't even wear the jeans. But if I'm going to do, I want to make sure I look the part as well because it commands a certain respect. So that's what we have to do. Way too casual. So you want to make sure. So yes, we will talk about how do we dress in this day and time with a whole lot of business casual going on in companies right there. Nairobi, that's a great question. How do you overcome panel interviews? I'm going to use that as a topic this month too, but I'm going to give you a quick tip. Do not ignore any one person on the panel. Give them all some love. What I mean by that, you start off your answer with one, then you go to the next and finish some of your answer, then you continue over to the next person, and then you finish it with the other one. So you want to make sure that you're not sliding anyone. And when you're talking and you're transitioning, you want to keep that smile on and when you shake your head, they start shaking their heads with you. And when they're shaking their heads with you, you're bringing them into your camp. And then they're like, oh my gosh, this person is really talking some good stuff. So I'm going to talk about all of those things. So that's a very good question. Panel interviews are the most challenging interviews ever. One of my clients came to me after having been out of the workforce for over 10 years, wanting to get back in the workforce. And very first interview going back into the workforce was a panel interview. My client had no idea what to do, and she admitted it. She said interviewing has changed drastically, and yes, it has. Most companies are going to panel interviewing because number one, it saves time. Number two, you have not just one person making the decision, you have more people weighing in on that decision. So it takes out some of that biasness from just my friend gets the job or somebody else gets the job or what have you. And it saves so much time because you don't have to keep coming back over and over again, meeting with different people. They're all gathered in one room at one time. So yes. Yes, Nairobi, and that's good. When you always keep a smile on your face, it makes you happy inside and have a disposition where you want to bring people in your camp. Let me see. Dr. C says, yes, a provost candidate came to the interview with dress leggings, and a suit jacket. Oh, no, I don't, no, we can't do that. We can't come to, it's okay to go to JCPenney or Sears or Target to buy some slacks. And you know what I tell some clients? You don't have to invest a lot of money. Goodwill. Go to the thrift store. If you know that the company is business casual and you can pretty much get away with wearing your casual attire, but you have an interview, you can always go to the thrift shop and not invest a whole lot of money to look decent and nice. You can get you a nice pair of slacks and a nice blazer and a nice blouse for maybe $10, $15 for that actual interview. So yes, very, very true. Though that may be nice for the club, it's not necessarily good for an actual interview. So that's what we don't want to do. So to get over your fear of interviewing, prepare. Don't wing it. Okay, so I hope I helped you guys. If there's no other questions, and I'm looking at both of my screens because I have my Facebook Live on my personal page and my Facebook Live on my laptop on my business page. So I'm looking both to both. But again, all month, nothing but about interview prep. Please go out to my YouTube channel, new YouTube channel called Nicolette Barrett's Career Musings. And you can see some of my other Facebook Lives to give you some great tips on what you can do to elevate your career. And if you want to go deeper with me, go deeper in your career, please go to my website, irockresumes.com, and sign up for a discovery call so we can talk about how we can work together. And I will love to elevate your career. Let me see. Panel interviewing is the same as multitasking communication, both verbal and normal. Yep, because when I said, right, that's right, Dr. C, because as I said, you want to give everybody some love in the room. And you're going to do that with your hands. Because I talk with my hands, you already know that. So if you want to talk like this, you're looking at one person, you want to move over, and then you're shaking your head. You're doing all of that. And if you could do that in a panel interview, they can see you fitting in with a team, giving attention to everybody's, everybody in the room, showing them that you're trying to engage them in what you're saying. And it will take you so much further because no one will feel slighted. And that's what you don't want. You don't want to slight anybody because the very person that you slight may be the biggest cheerleader for you. So you want everybody to be a cheerleader in their room. Let me see. Nairobi. Okay, you're gonna send me okay, yeah, good deal. Nairobi. Nairobi is one of my clients as well. So she got 2 new positions, and we need to add them to her resume. Yes, yes, yes. And if it gets too long, Nairobi, we'll talk about what things we can like swap out. Okay, but we'll make sure that we're doing that. But I appreciate you guys joining me. I love that you guys join me, and I hope and pray that these tidbits help you along the way. And please, please, please share the video, share the live, share the stream, because the more people we have, the better. Go out to Nicolette Barrett's Career Musings out on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel and watch all the videos, and schedule a actual You're Welcome Nairobi, and also schedule your discovery call with me today. I would love to help you. Thank you so much, guys. And again, Nicolette Barrett's Career Musings has come to an end. I just need some music, don't I? Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.